Hi there, I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for watching. Today I'll be showing you a couple stretches that help me improve my arches, so let's get into it. So just before we begin today, I will put my website down below as well as my Instagram page. I still have that deal for 50% off if you buy 10 classes or more with me in a bundle. I put my schedule regularly on my Instagram as well as some little workout videos. Now for today's video, we are not doing more of a strengthening video, but rather a stretch to help you get a long line that we always desire in ballet. So to begin, why don't we just start by rolling out our ankles, get them super warm, and it's always best to stretch out your feet and stretch out any part of your body while you're warm, not while you're cold. So just rolling out one ankle one way and the other way, and we'll switch feet. Same with the other foot, rolling out our ankles. It was also very crucial that I showed you that my shirt said, "Eat spaghetti, no regretti." Anyways, folding over your feet, you're going to raise up on a demi-point and push over just like I am here. This is going to help you stretch out the top of your ankle rather than crunching your toes while keeping a high demi-point. So this one's really good for the underneath pads of your foot as well as the top of your ankle. And just use your own body weight and your own kind of momentum to push over. And I just like to rock back and forth, taking some time to sit back, relax, just hang out. It's a pretty relaxing stretch, and this is usually how I start out my ballet class. Before I start anything, I love to warm up my feet and do this kind of rock back and forth just to really stretch out my ankles and the under pads of my toes. Now I'm going to roll over on one foot, and you want to be careful that you're not crunching your toes underneath, that you're actually putting your weight over your ankle rather than over your toes, because this is going to lead to bunion problems, toe problems. You just want to avoid it as much as possible. So again, you're going to put as much weight as you can over your top of your ankle, like 3/4 of the way up towards your shin rather than down towards your toes. And just use your body weight to sit on here. And you will see just after that, the top of my ankle, how it's higher rather than my toes being higher and crunching over. And let's do the second side. This rolling back and forth kind of stretch is actually pretty relaxing. And again, I do it first thing in the morning before class, and I do it before teaching. It's just very relaxing. You can do it on point shoes as well, or on a roller. Now sitting back on my butt, I'm just going to massage the top of my foot while keeping my instep high, so about 3/4 of the way up. Again, I'm going to massage the bottom of that as well and massage my ankle down. I'm not even going to worry about my toes. It's really about improving your arch and the 3/4 spot on that ankle. Now this stretch I also like to do to warm up my hips. So while warming up my hips, I simultaneously warm up my ankle and I just flex my foot back to stretch out my Achilles, and then I do the opposite and point my foot and actually use my hand to bring my toes down a little bit. So not with a lot of force. Again, you want to be careful of overstretching your toe knuckles, and you want to press your ankle down rather than your toes. I'm actually doing a little bit of a wing here as well, just because that's an aesthetic kind of a thing when you're a ballet dancer. So now I'm going to take my leg out in front of me with one hand grasping my heel. I'm going to use the same arm as same leg, and you can either put it on your toes and just keep it there, or put it on your ankle for a better stretch of your ankle. So kind of, again, that 3/4 of the way mark. You can either stay here, just open your hips, keep your knee facing out, or you can try to extend your leg. You can even switch arms and extend your leg just to warm up the hip and warm up the ankle. But I'm going to use same arm as same leg and extend the leg as far as I can while grasping the toes still. Again, you can see that little wing of the foot where the toes are pointing downwards and the ankles staying upwards. That's more of an aesthetic thing. You want to be careful with this when you stretch it out. You don't want to overstretch your inner ankle. Good, and let's do the second side, the exact same thing. Taking cross-legged seated position, just stretching out those outer legs and working through a flexed foot and a pointed foot. And already here you can see a little bit of an improvement in the mobility. Anyways, let's go to facing the wall or the bar. Now for this one, we're going to start in first position here. I'm going to demonstrate first and explain it on the second go. Good, so I'll do it one more time. I'm taking a plie with my knees over my toes. I'm raising to a demi-point. Now I want to keep my arches exactly where they are and the heels as high as they are while I straighten my knees. You can also do the same thing in second position with your legs a little bit wider, keeping the heels high, keeping the arches exactly where they are while you straighten the knees. And for a challenge, you can also do in fifth position. I just wanted to show you a better side view so you can see here as I raise my heels up high on a plie. My ankles try to stay exactly where they are and I keep my heels as high as I possibly can as I straighten my knees up. And for the last one, I just like to really stretch on my arch, keeping one knee in front of the other knee and just plie on both. Stretching out my foot, and I'll do the second side the exact same thing. Now you can see here I'm not crunching my toes, I'm actually pushing my arch more than my toes. Just like we were doing in the first one, on the floor, seated. And of course there are a plethora of exercises you can do with a TheraBand or these fancy machines. Nonetheless, ballet class is always the best go-to for strengthening, so practicing your tendus, practicing your relevés, practicing your échappés, all of those exercises to help you strengthen the muscle groups around your joints and help support them. Nothing beats working hard in class. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for watching. Bye now.